Hi, welcome back to Science 1206, the Sustainability of Ecosystems unit. I'm Miss Ludwell, and in this lesson, we'll talk about biotic interactions, including competition and predation. Let's get started. Another type of biotic interaction in an ecosystem is predation. Predation occurs when one organism hunts and kills another for food. A predator is an organism that hunts, kills, and consumes other organisms for food. For example, the river otter is a predator that eats crabs, sea urchins, clams, and small fish. Prey is an animal that is hunted and killed for food. The river otter is prey for other predators, such as wolves. Interactions between predators and their prey are important biotic factors that regulate population sizes within an ecosystem, affecting sustainability. When a lion kills a zebra for food, the lion helps to prevent the overpopulation of the zebra. If the number of zebras declines too much, the lion will starve. There is a balance between the number of predators and prey in any ecosystem. Next, let's look at competition. Competition occurs when two or more organisms, either of the same or different species, compete for the same resources in the same place at the same time. In our picture, we see two eagles competing over a fish, so the same species competing for the same resources in the same place at the same time. Competition may be interspecific or intraspecific. Interspecific competition occurs between different species. Intraspecific competition occurs between members of the same species. The image of the two eagles here competing over the fish is intraspecific because they're members of the same species, two eagles, competing for the same resource. Let's look at interspecific competition in more detail. An example of interspecific competition is dandelions in competition with grass. So we have two different species here. Dandelions are one species, and the grass they're competing with is the other species. They both require the same resources, light, water, and soil nutrients to survive. So these two different species are competing for the same resources. Although many people consider dandelions to be unwanted weeds, they contribute to the sustainability of the soil that supports lawns. They also contribute to the sustainability of ecosystems by providing food for pollinators such as bees and butterflies. Next, let's look at intraspecific competition in a little more detail. An example of intraspecific competition is crows competing for nesting space. So this is intraspecific competition because we have members of the same species, crows, competing for the same resource. The resource is the nesting space. Competition tends to limit the size of the population, keeping it in balance with the available resources. Now it's time to continue to the next video. Before you do, refocus your energy with a quick 30-second break, then move on to the next video.